Have you ever walked into a room and felt something you couldn't explain? A strange feeling in the air, like a secret message being sent directly to you? We often think that liking someone is about the words we say. We think it's about the compliments or the late-night texts. But the truth is much deeper. Most of our human story is written in the things we don't say. We are all following a social script that our bodies know by heart. Even when we try to hide our feelings, our subconscious mind is a terrible liar. It leaks the truth through our eyes, our hands, and the way we stand. Today, we are going to look at the invisible language of attraction. We aren't looking for the obvious, "I like you." We are looking for the small, poetic glitches in their behavior, the signs that show they are gravitating toward you, even if they aren't ready to admit it. Let's decode the 7 signs of the silent pull. Sign number 1, the proximity magnet. In the world of psychology, space is never just empty. Every inch between two people is a choice. Think about the last time you were at a party or a meeting. Was there one person who always seemed to end up near you? If you moved to the other side of the room to grab a glass of water, they were suddenly there a minute later. If you sat down on a long bench, they chose the spot right next to you, even if there were plenty of other seats. This isn't a coincidence. It is called the magnet effect. When we are drawn to someone, our brain views distance as a problem that needs to be solved. They might not even know they are doing it. They aren't following you in a creepy way. Their body is simply convinced that the air is better wherever you are standing. Watch for the lean. When you speak, do they tilt their shoulders toward you? Even in a noisy room, that lean is a physical way of saying, "Your voice is the only one I want to hear." Sign number 2, the eyebrow flash. This is a tiny moment that lasts less than a second, but it tells a massive story. Scientists have found that when we see someone we find attractive, our face reacts before we can stop it. It's called the eyebrow flash. It is a very quick upward flick of the eyebrows. It happens in a heartbeat. The eyes widen for a split second to let in more light, so the brain can get a better look at you. It is an ancient signal of welcome. If you catch someone doing this the moment your eyes meet, you have just seen their true feelings. Their brain just gave you a silent round of applause. It is a small, beautiful burst of honesty in a world where everyone is wearing a mask. When you see it, don't look away. It's the sound of a door opening. Sign number 3, the echo effect. Have you ever noticed that after spending time with someone, you start to use the same slang words they do? Or maybe you find yourself sitting in the exact same position with your legs crossed the same way. In psychology, this is called mirroring. It is one of the most powerful signs of attraction because it is completely involuntary. When we like someone, our brains try to build a bridge of safety and similarity. We subconsciously think, if I look like you and act like you, you will feel safe with me. Watch their hands. If you take a sip of your drink, do they take a sip of theirs a few seconds later? If you rest your chin on your hand, do they do the same? This echo effect is the body's way of saying, we are in sync. We are part of the same rhythm. It is a poetic dance of two minds trying to become one. It is the ultimate sign that they are deeply tuned into your frequency. Sign number 4, the protective barrier or lack thereof. Look at the objects between you. When we feel uncomfortable or uninterested, we use blocking behaviors. We hold our coffee cup with both hands in front of our chest, or we place a bag or a laptop between us and the other person. These are tiny walls we build to feel safe. But when attraction is present, those walls disappear. Someone who is secretly attracted to you will subconsciously clear the path. They will move their drink to the side. They will set their phone down face forward. They will uncross their arms. They want there to be no obstacles between their heart and yours. It is a sign of vulnerability. By removing the barriers, they are telling their social script to open up. They are inviting you in, even as their lips haven't said a word. Sign number 5, the memory for micro details. This sign isn't about body language, it's about the attention of the heart. Most people listen to respond, but someone who is attracted to you listens to remember. Have you ever been surprised when someone brings up a tiny detail you mentioned weeks ago? Maybe it was the name of your childhood pet, or the specific way you like your coffee. or a random dream you had about traveling to a small town. Most people forget these micro details because they aren't essential, but to someone who's attracted to you, every word you speak is like a gold coin they want to keep. They are building a mental map of who you are. This deep level of listening is a form of investment. It shows that they don't just see you, they are studying you. They are interested in the fine print of your soul. Sign number 6, the pointing feet. This is perhaps the most honest sign of all because we rarely think about what our feet are doing. While we focus on controlling our smiles or our eye contact, our feet are usually pointing toward what we truly want. In social psychology, this is known as directional intent. If you are in a group and someone is talking to someone else, but their feet are pointed directly at you, their interest is with you. Our feet are the engines of our body. They point toward where we want to go. If their toes are aimed at the exit, they want to leave. But if they are aimed at you, they are anchored in your presence. It is a silent, grounded truth that exists beneath the surface of the conversation. It is the body's way of staying exactly where it feels most alive. Sign number 7, the extended eye contact. We all know that eye contact matters, but the type of eye contact is the key. When someone is attracted to you, they look at you differently. It's not just a stare, it's a gaze. Studies show that when we like someone, our pupils actually dilate. They grow larger to take in as much of the person as possible. But look for the triangle. A person who is secretly attracted to you will often let their eyes travel in a small triangle, from your left eye to your right eye, down to your mouth, and back up. This is a sign of deep, romantic interest. It's as if they are trying to memorize every curve of your face. And when you catch them looking, they might look away quickly with a small, shy smile. That look and hide behavior is the sound of a heart beating a little too fast. These 7 signs are the invisible threads that pull us together. Attraction is a beautiful, messy, and silent language. But remember, a single sign might just be a coincidence. When you see 3 or 4 of these signs together, you aren't looking at a coincidence anymore. You are looking at a connection. But here is the most important part of the social script. Once you see the signs, what will you do with them? Many people spend their whole lives waiting for someone else to make the first move. They see the signs, but they stay frozen in fear. Don't let the fear of what if stop you from the joy of what is. If you see these signs, it's an invitation. It's a chance to rewrite the script and turn a silent pull into a real story. Because at the end of the day, the most beautiful scripts aren't the ones we read, they are the ones we dare to live.